Tuesday, November 11th, and we have a fantastic slate of games in the NBA, and we're going to break them down, go over them, and in this video, you're going to get the 4 best player props on the entire slate, not to mention the Sportsbook play of the day, who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that in this video, so make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to make some money.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get rocking and rolling, gang, and going over all these free plays I have cooked up for you on this beautiful Tuesday, there's something I need from you that's absolutely free, super simple, very, very easy. Go ahead, smash the like button for me. It's a great way to support the channel for absolutely no cost to you. And on top of that, it'll get more eyes on because it will push this video out in the algorithm. I want this on everybody's YouTube homepage so they can cash with us. And if you're new here, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. I drop these free plays every single day, never missing a beat, and we make a ton of cash on the channel. And if you're new here, you're even more in luck because we just had our worst week for the channel since last Monday Night Football when we swept every single video play. Since then, we haven't been doing well at all, but we turned that around on Monday with our free play, cashing. I can't say all 4 because one of them voided, but cashing 3 out of 3 on the video play. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a free play drop. And the most important thing that you can do for you, your wallet, go to Winible, down below. My buddy Stan has all of that for you. Click Stan. Go in there, get over to the free Winible free Discord. Great community. I absolutely love the community that we have built. The Discord is beautiful. So get on over there. It's all free. And on top of that, there's ways for you to get free money. Quite literally, all you got to do is go down below. Visit my buddy Stan. He'll hook you up with everything that you need. Now, gang, what did we do on Monday? Well, in a day, another sloppy day in the NFL. We were on the right side of things this time when we had Jordan Love over 9.5 rushing and receiving. He cashed that in the first quarter. Josh Jacobs, it took us all the way to the fourth quarter, but he did get it done. The lone touchdown scorer in this game so far. There is a 1 minute and 26 seconds left. It's 10-7. And a little caveat, we had the Packers plus 7.5. I did like them to win this game just because all of the money was on the Eagles. We loved the over or the under as well. We went with the under in the free video play. The Cavs, though, didn't get it done. 0.3 seconds left in overtime. Andrew Wiggins catches a crazy alley-oop dunk, and we get beat by the Cavs, not cashing out for us. The Heat got it done, and we were on the wrong side of that one. And I dropped a long shot for every single game in the NBA, and that was the only one that we got wrong, of course, the one that was in the free play for you guys. But we cashed. Like I said, we had this plus 192. We locked him in as two-mans, and then Steven Castle was no sweat at all. But Darius Garland got hurt early in this matchup. I think it was his groin or his toe, one of the two. I know they're not close to each other, but it was one of the two because Allen went out on the Cavs as well, and they both – it was a groin and a toe for each of those players. So we void that one out, and we take Steven Castle. And if you lock them all in together, you still cash that 3-man. And this was the big play in premium. I love the Cavs. I was all over them today, maybe a little bit too much overextended on them. It happens sometimes. That's my apologies. But I love the Cavs in this matchup, and it was just some crazy, fluky nonsense that beat us on Monday in the NBA. Like I said, we had every other game in the NBA for the entire slate correct. The Cavs was the only one that we got wrong. As you can see here, some of them are still live. Obviously, the Clippers could lose, but everything else is an easy buckets cash, and we were just slightly upside down with the Cavs. So that happens. Sucks. We will get a long shot. I post those for absolutely free over on Winible as well. Just another reason to get on over there and make some more money. And if you want to join the premium play, it is the cheapest it has ever been. The holidays are around the corner. I knocked $300 off of the monthly pass, and it is only $97 for the month, the cheapest it will ever be and never has been. So if you want to take advantage of that, go on over. Like I said, my buddy Stan has all of that down below. Now, Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is informational, entertaining, and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and we are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. All of the resources will be down below. And viewers, you must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. This video may contain affiliate links. We may receive a commission for signups. It's all bananas. YouTube, leave me alone. Thank you. Let's lock in. We're starting it off here with Emmanuel Quickley of the Toronto Raptors going up against the Brooklyn Nets, one of the worst teams in the NBA, 30th in the assists allowed category, and we absolutely love this matchup for Emmanuel on Tuesday. He's done this in 8 of his last 10 games, 80% in his last 5, 100% of the time head-to-head. Now, like I always say, take that with a grain of salt. That was last season. A lot has changed, but not too much has changed with these two teams in particular. I absolutely love Emmanuel to come out swinging on Tuesday. I like Toronto in this game as well, and I think Quickley is going to play a massive role in this matchup for us. So we love Quickley here over 5.5. He gets a ton of minutes as well, 31 minutes, 8.8 potential assists per game, and he's averaging that 5.6. So all of the data and analytics point directly to him going over. He's also exceeded this line in 9 of his last 10 road games, so he plays very, very well on the road. And as you scroll down here, now these guys in the earlier stages of November weren't going over their lines, even though Tyrese Maxey did clear this 5.5. He had 7, but his line was set accordingly with 7.5. Everyone else greened out. Mike Conley, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson, Miles McBride, even the backup point guard for the Knicks went ahead and went over his line. I absolutely love this matchup for Quickley. This might be one of my favorite props on Tuesday. So we're going to take Emmanuel Quickley here over 5.5 assists. Next, we're going with the shooting guard here from the Boston Celtics, Anthony Simmons, over just 12.5 points. He's done this in 6 of his last 10, and he's been seeing an increase in playing time. He's averaging 15.2, which is very, very good. And on top of all of that, the Philadelphia 76ers ranked 20th in the league in points allowed. He just blew up against the Magic just the other day on Sunday, getting 25 points in that game. He's also got great head-to-head data against the 76ers. He's done this twice this season, and there are 2 matchups that they played earlier in October, clearing it with 13 and 19. As you can see here from down below, shooting guards typically go off against the 76ers here. LeVert, 14. Donovan Mitchell, 46. Donovan Mitchell is a special character, though. We had him for points, rebounds, and assists on Monday, and he did not disappoint. Unfortunately, we did have him paired up with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he is an absolute stud. And so is Anthony Simmons. He's been, like I said, been getting an increasing role over the last couple of days here, and he's averaging 30.8 minutes per game. 45% from the field, making 8.5 of his field goals out of 18 attempts. So I expect him to fully do that again. I like him for about 16 in this matchup. I honestly think he could go all the way up to 20. 12.5 is an absolute steal. This line is far too low. So we're taking Anthony Simmons to go over 12.5 points. And next we have Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets, the late night game on Tuesday against the Kings for over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Now, the Kings are pretty good against rebounds allowed as they rank 19th. It's a neutral matchup for him, but assist 25th in the league. I think he could get easily 8 or 9 assists in this matchup, going over this total with assists alone. So we absolutely love him for 7.5 rebounds and assists because I think he gets 1 or 2 rebounds as well in this matchup. So easily clearing this line. And head-to-head, absolutely dominant. He has gone over this in our last 4 meetings, to include just the other day on November 3rd. So we love that as well. Sorry if I keep looking down. It's the end of the Packers game. There's 5 seconds left. They called a timeout. He would have missed a field goal. It's funny because, I haven't seen it yet. They haven't made it yet. They probably won't. But as a joke, just because of how bad we did on Sunday and how scripted everything felt, I almost bet this game to go into a tie. But it looks like the offense is back on the field. Anyway, Jamal Murray over 7.5. We love him in this matchup. I think Denver Nuggets are going to play super well. I think this is going to be a very, very tight game. But I like Jamal Murray to get it done for us. He's done this in 4 of his last 4 games, 5 of his last 5 games, and in his last 10, going all the way back to last season. The last time he didn't go over this number was May 18th. So I absolutely love this matchup, this scenario for Jamal Murray to clear this line of 7.5 rebounds and assists. And the last one here is OG Anunoby over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So this is his last 5 game, clearing this line pretty convincingly in each of those. He's averaging 27.4 on the season. He's done this every single game, head-to-head as well, going all the way back to last year. Again, grain of salt. But he has cleared this line against them in the past, and we love him to do it again on Tuesday. Points allowed, rebounds allowed is very, very much so in our favor. We love him to do it again. And when you switch it to just the point power forward position, points, rebounds, and assists are very much in our favor. We absolutely love this matchup for Anunoby on Tuesday. He's also averaging 3.9 potential assists a game, 10.4 rebound chances, 33.6 minutes. He's shooting 50%. He's taken 14. He's made 7. That's his average. I think he can easily shoot 16, 17 shots in this matchup, making half, if not more of those as well. I like him for about 20 points in this game, and that gets us right there. And there's no shot in hell that he does not get at least 5 rebounds in this matchup. So 21.5 feels absolutely free, and that is available on Prizepicks. Also available on Prizepicks. When you play $5, you get $50 when you sign up with code FFAPE. So get on over there, get your free money. You can lock this. Every video play that I give you guys, you can lock in for absolutely free by taking advantage of these promotions. So you play 5, you get 50 with code FFAPE. On top of that, a little cherry on top from me to you. You can get premium plays for 30 days for absolutely free. Just send the screenshot of you using my code on there to the cell phone number below. That is me. Don't make it weird. Now, the way you can lock in the Sportsbook play of the day, which I absolutely love. You got to go over to ONYX odds. You got to use code FFAPE, and you got to get your free $15 without even putting your card information in. But the kicker here, when you deposit just $10, you get $100 for that simple deposit, all by using code FFAPE. It's the best promo on the market. Take advantage. You would be foolish not to. And if you live in a state like Texas or California, where you can't get a sportsbook like FanDuel on the screen here, you can get ONYX odds. It's available in most states. Now, what just happened while I was switching over to the Sportsbook? We just cashed 2 more premium plays. I didn't want to bring them up earlier because I didn't want to jinx it. We had the Oilers over 2.5. They ended up winning 5-4. We had the Magic plus 8.5. They won that game convincingly. And then we had the Green Bay Packers plus 7.5 for a minus 102 cash out on the books. But that's not all. And then another play, we had the Pistons. We had the Eagles plus 14.5. We had the Oilers to win. And we had Georgia Tech basketball, who won 70-60, cashing us out at a plus 103. Premium is on the positive side of things, going up 2 units on the night. So we're back, boys. We're climbing up the mountain. We're going to get back to our 10 to 15 unit days pretty shortly here. So hop into premium, take advantage, because it's the time to buy. I told you yesterday it wasn't. Now it is. We're on the middle of the mountain. You want to hit that peak when we peak out and take advantage, because if you sign up with code ONYX if you sign up for ONYX, tongue-tied here, if you sign up for ONYX with code FFAPE or Prizepicks or any of those apps that my buddy Stan has down below, Chalkboard, code APE, great promos there as well. You get a free 30 days per app sign up. Just me saying thank you to you for using the codes, keeping the apps happy, for working with me, and just keep on pushing those signups for me so I can keep getting you guys those great, amazing deals on those apps. But what do we have over here on the sports books? I told you I think the Grizzlies are struggling this year. They are not themselves. John Morant looks horrible. We got the New York Knicks here on the money line. Minus 405, not worth taking on its own. You don't even really have to take it. But I wanted to pump this up to get just about even money for you guys here. So That way you can turn your $100 into $198. It'll be just about $100. So an almost plus money play because we got the Hurricanes in the NHL. I absolutely love them. I think they're going to probably go to the Stanley Cup this year. They just got to make sure that they can get through the teams that are down there in Florida. If they get past that hump, they will get to the Stanley Cup. Mark my words. And we're taking them on Tuesday against the Capitals. Absolutely love them in this matchup. That's all I have for you guys for the video plays. Thank you guys for coming back time and time again. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I drop these every single day, even when I don't feel like it, because I almost didn't want to feel like it today. I have kids, and they're acting up. It's 11:30 at night, and my 6-year-old won't go to fuck to sleep. That's what we're dealing with in the Ape household. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. About to be Tuesday. By the time you watch this, it'll be Tuesday. So have a great Tuesday. Cash all your bets, even if you didn't get them from me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next free play video.